Yes, that is me doing push-ups. That is me doing push-ups every morning and afternoon. And I've added a set or two during the workday when I feel stressed because I want to wear this dress. I've got a mirror over here. This dress to my granddaughter's wedding in actually in like 45 days. Now, I am not out trying to get a beach body in 45 days. That's not happening. I want to be able to wear this dress with some amount of confidence. I'm going to do some arm exercises. And the push ups, I think, are going to help with this, or at least that's what I'm hoping. I'm back. I hope you guys had something really good happen to you this week or happen for you this week. I'm going to say that the good thing that happened for me this week is I'm kind of proud of myself because I did push ups every day this week. Last week, I was going axe throwing with my son and his family, and we talked about his daughter's wedding that was coming up in June. And I said, I really need to start. I think I'm going to start push-ups. And he's an exercise guru. And so he was like, that's great, Mom. He said, that's really a great overall total body workout. And he and I have talked about this before. He recommended 100 a day. And so this was months ago when when he first recommended it to me, and sometime after I had started these supposedly 100 push-ups, he checked in to see how I was doing, and I said, well, I've done 2. And he said, oh my gosh, Mom, you're doing 200 a day. That's awesome. And I said, no, I did 2. I did 2 a day, and then I stopped. And so here we are, a little over a month before the wedding. And so I'm going to start doing push-ups every day. But I'm really proud of myself because I did 5 in the morning and 5 in the evening every day this week. And by Thursday, I started dipping out into a conference room and doing them. Because I thought, why not? It was a stress reliever. So I just kind of got up from my office, walked to a conference room, banged out 5 push-ups.
I do not need criticism. I need encouragement. Ugh.
So one of the reasons I don't want to say it's important, but that I'm sticking with this is because I want to be able to wear this dress to my granddaughter's wedding. It had been approved by her back in December. I showed her a picture of me in this dress, told her I was thinking of wearing it, that I'd only worn it one other time before. And she told me it was perfect. Her colors in her wedding party are sunset colors. And she said this would fit right in and that it was perfect. So it had her approval. I actually looked up. I purchased this dress from TJ Maxx online January 4th, 2023. So it's over 3 years old, but it's one of those clothing items that I hadn't worn it since, right? Because I wore it for someone else's son's wedding and just hadn't worn it again. And I like that, especially since I'm getting ready to further downsize and move, get my expenses under control, and I'm trying not to spend any money right now, that I was able to pull something out of my closet that I already owned that's going to look perfect on me once I get some exercise toning going on. And as I stated, I'm not working on a beach body. That's not the goal here. This is kind of a targeted exercise. Listen, if I'm going to be, and I will be going to the beach and I will be going to the pool, I have plenty of cover ups or little dresses that I can just throw on over my swimsuit. I wear a one piece swimsuit anyway with some kind of a skirt. So that's not what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about that part of my body. It's this part. And it's the silliest thing because I'm not that kind of person. But I don't know, I just really wanted to look good in this dress going out. So I am keeping up with my downsizing. I read an amazing book this week called Do the Opposite of Nothing, and it's about organizing. So that went over well because they weren't talking about decluttering. I like the idea of organizing. It just sounds more positive. Anyway, and so that helped me get some more stuff out of my back bedroom. So by the end of this month, I'd like to have all of that cleared out and gone out of my life. So I'm feeling positive about those things. And yeah, like I said in my video, in my little clip, I need encouragement. So if you don't mind dropping a comment below about keep up the exercising, keep going with the purging, you've got this, any of those positive things can go a long way in keeping my momentum up. So I love you guys so much. I think I forgot to tell you that the last time, but I do. And I love it that you come back. And I hope you come back again. So, all right, that's all I've got. I'm going to get off of here. I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. I think I'll be seeing one son tomorrow and another one on Tuesday. I think he's going to come in for work and spend the night with me. So my Mother's Day will extend a little beyond. Oh, and I have already gotten a delivery of an edible arrangement from another son out of state. So not a bad start to Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful one. And I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.